thank you, Principal, for giving this opportunity to come and talk to you. I was here last time when we had a moon mission success, and I remember we celebrated on the ground. We made a beautiful program. At the end of the session, we were all on the ground. How many of you have pen and paper? All of you have? Yes. Or you have come to see the cinema? It's an academic program, right? Brilliant children don't bring pen and paper, they remember everything. Yes. Wonderful. I'll come in between and ask you questions. Right? How many of you don't have pen and paper? Raise your hands. Take it on your head. My Janma is finished. This is the habit of students, right? You call somebody for a work in your house, they come with the tool, weapon. What is the weapon for students? And if you don't have it, that means you came here just to enjoy. That's how you should start. Don't worry, I must have seen millions of students like you and it keeps happening in many places. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It should have been instructed that you should come with a pen and paper or no entry. And you call somebody for work without weapon, somebody comes and says that I am ready for work, what you will say? Go and get it, right? Correct or not? Yes. Don't worry, I am recording it. It will be on YouTube. Your picture is also coming. I'll mix it. I'll do my editing. Okay. I'm an editor. I do this editing of films and all that. You can see DrTPS films. You can see me on films. Telugu films also. Okay. You must keep writing. At least those who have pen and paper keep writing. Every word which comes out. Every word you should write. At least those who don't have pen and paper, remember my name. My name is Doctor. Doctor is for doctorate. Basically a mathematician. But turned into mechanics. That means fluid mechanics is my PhD. So from mathematics I turned into which subject? Yes. Mechanical engineering or physics? Engineering is only an application of science. First is science. Prove that it can be used in public, which you can show, it becomes engineering. Okay? I don't know how many of you have seen this. You should see dictionary for each of the words. Which is the best book in the world? Dictionary. Which is the best book? Dictionary. But today you don't even go to dictionary, you can use Google, right? Yes. Earlier in my childhood, at your age, if you don't get anything, we do like this. But today what we do is we do like this, right? That's our difference. So all of you should keep looking at meaning of words. What are the opportunities? How many of you are registered on private online open courses? Anyone? Lift your hands. Nobody, right? If I go to Kerala, I am basically from Kerala. If I go to any engineering college in Kerala, if you ask how many of you know me, 80% of them will raise hands. How many of you registered online open courses? At least 50% would have completed minimum 10 to 15 courses before joining engineering. Are you understanding what I'm saying? Yes. When did you finish your 12th class? How many months back? 4 months. 4 months multiplied by 30 days, 120 days. Multiplied by average time available for you to study would have been 15 hours. How much time you wasted in your life, you can imagine. doing nothing, waiting for admission. Correct or not? And what are you going to do now? Next 4 years, same way you will go. There are 500 children getting admission here first year, probably 250 here. Yeah, 250 of you. How many you think you will get job? Raise your hands if you think you will get job after BTech. BTech, not any job. Related to your subject, how many will get is my question. No confidence, right? True. It's true because I have seen thousands of engineering colleges. I was part of JNTU. I was a professor in a college. I was executive director of an engineering college. That's all after my retirement from Space Department, from government. I am a pensioner. I get pension from government. Extra, I do a lot of academic activities. So I was also part of executive director of an engineering college. Running an engineering college was my job. If I ask how many of you get, average in Hyderabad, or best colleges, best university, was also part of KL University Hyderabad campus as a professor. That was my last posting. Where the program what I did was called Campus to Corporate. How do you get job after completion? How do you place in a best MNC company? So I was training children for that. That was during the COVID time. If I ask how many people will get job, average in the best colleges, it is 10%. You should decide whether this is a good college or not. Good college doesn't mean the campus is good, building is good, teachers are good, lab is good. What do make a college good? Students. What is the asset of a college? Students. Got it? 40 years back when I was a student like you, +1, +2, to get admission in the college, you need 100 marks in all subjects. That was my college. But I was not a good student. Somehow I got admission. But then I was the worst student. If you take 500 students, I was one of the worst student. 8th grade, I was thrown out of a school being the worst student. Get out of the school was my TC was given, forcefully thrown out. Okay. You have 11th and 12th. We did not study 11th and 12th. That time it was called a pre-degree. Before degree, pre-degree. So I was first year pre-degree. I failed in all subjects. I am from a basic rural village, much rural than any of your villages in Kareemnagar, where electricity came when I was doing my masters. Telephone came when I was doing my PhD. I am from such a village, studied in a Malayalam medium, local language. But today, I have credit of 40 books written, 4 poetry books published in English. Understood? I was part of Prime Minister Manmohan Singh. Every month I used to have dinner with Manmohan Singh. I was deputy director for, while introducing, you must have heard RAW. RAW is the intelligence department, right? I was deputy director there. The only one police, army, air force, navy person to become deputy director in RAW is DrTPS. I was director for academic staff college. Academic staff college means teaching teachers is our job. All the professors, principals, all of them will come for training program. And my teacher who taught me was sitting in front of me, listening to me and attending my class. Got it? And 8th grade, where I was thrown out of the school, called me as chief guest for distributing prizes for all the good students. Why am I saying this? I am not saying to praise me. I am only saying, if any one of you think that you are not a good student, from today onwards you decide that I am not thinking about my background, I am going to make a foreground. Decide that I will change. Learning any language is very simple. Communicating in language is very simple. Right? I am here for Andhra or Telangana, both are same for me. While partitioning, I was not supporting partitioning. So I wrote a Telugu poetry against partitioning. In Telugu. Okay. So I read poems in Telugu. So learning a language, it's not my mother tongue, it's my other tongue, but still I can do it. I speak in all the languages, South Indian languages. I speak Bangla, Gujarati. So learning language is not difficult, communicating is not difficult, talking is not difficult. Most of my interviews are from Pakistani students. I've got a lot of students in Pakistan. You look at Pakistan DrTPS, they will interview me to know. And some of the students will interview and the mother will say, I also want to interview. But shall I speak in Urdu? I said, I can understand little Urdu, but I want you to learn English and come back. I'll tell you, I'll give you 1 week, study questions, how to ask in English. I will use maybe Hindi or Urdu or a little bit of English, but you have to learn English. And they come back after 1 week. Look at Pakistan DrTPS. You'll see a lot of interviews. Why am I saying this? Don't worry about what you don't know, but think about what you want to learn. Got it? Use your full power, not half-minded. Anyway, you have joined, you are going to spend the time here. Are you going to spend the time? Yes? Yes. Don't spend the time. Invest your time. Each word is important. To learn English, what I did after my graduation, after my BSc Mathematics, what I did was, I started teaching English. I started teaching English grammar. So the best method to learn is teach. Right? Those who have pen and paper, if you have written something, what you should do is today after the class, go and tell somebody else. This is what I learned in the class. Finished. You have learned that, whatever I spoke. That's a method to remember things. I'll tell you, most of the subjects what you learn during BTech will not help you in your life. What I learned in my graduation BSc, I don't think it's going to help me. When I am learning driving, maybe learning cycling on a road, am I learning to drive only in that road or any road? So what are you doing? I am learning how to ride. I am not learning how to ride on that route. Are you getting? So when you are learning a subject, it doesn't mean I am learning that subject, but I am learning how to learn anything. Up to 12th class, probably you must have gone for tuitions. Last my visit in Kareemnagar was to inaugurate a school, Laksh. There was a school here and I inaugurated. I came for inauguration. That was few months back. 4 months back I came here to inaugurate a school in Kareemnagar. So I keep telling, it's not what you learn is important. The method of learning. Up to 12th class you get tuitions, entrance exam, somehow you got into this. But understand, out of 250 old number of students here, probably 2000 of them are not getting admission in engineering colleges. So you are luckiest. Correct or not? Not all your colleagues got into engineering. Last 3-4 months, I must have got calls from Kerala. Basically because I am from Kerala and I put videos onto my YouTube. There are more than 6,000 videos. And electrical, DrTPS. You may not understand because I am speaking in Malayalam in that videos. I explain what is there to learn in electrical engineering, what is there to learn in computer science, what is there to learn in electronics, what is there in communication skill, what is there in AI. All these I explain to children before choosing which subject they want to go. And I am sure most of you have taken subjects in computer science because that is the biggest queue today. You think what is the biggest queue is the best, right? Correct or not?
Yes.
AI, artificial intelligence, augmented reality, virtual reality, design thinking. You look at each of these topic and talk Dr. TPS. My name is DrTPS. Teachers, parents, students. TPS. Okay. That's what I am doing these days. But before that, I was doing a police job. So that time we used to tell TPS means top police service. So before that I was engineering, so I was telling TPS means temperature pressure second. Okay. So what you do during each of the time, you must have your heart inside that. JNTU, Jawaharlal Nehru Technological University, Hyderabad, that is your base, correct? Probably I started teaching teachers of electronics, mechanical, civil, computer science 20 years, 30 years back. All the teachers have to attend a program there which is called Academic Staff College. So what is my basic subject? Mathematics, physics, mechanical engineering. But 20 years in Department of Space, what I did is all computer science. Any programming, any system, any missions. When I started my programming, the computer was as big as probably like a fridge. Too big. Probably the podium size is not good enough. Bigger than that. And what you can store in your small phone today, we had the fan size, probably the fan you are seeing, the round one, right? That says magnetic tape. And you take that magnetic tape, put like the fridge inside, open it, and that is in a cold room because 16 degree, and we sit in the outside. The terminal is, the keyboard is too far, 60 feet away. The console, the mainframe computer is somewhere else. Recently I was in America, I have seen the same computer on a display. What we have done is we have thrown it from the space department. So I have seen how the computer goes, and we had only one display, no black and color, black and white only. Things change very fast. Hundreds and thousands of education, new education policy, you heard, right? New system of education in India. And so many different programs on education. Many of them will say 21st century education. You are all 21st century students, right? Yes?
Yes.
Wrong. You are not 21st century students. Century is how many years?
100 years.
So you think 100 years is your frame in which you have to work? I have seen for last 4 years how things have changed. Before COVID, most of the people, including your teachers, would not have taught you on internet. No Zoom, no Google Meet, nothing was heard, right? But look at adaptive learning. All these you should write, then only you can look at it. Adaptive learning, Dr. TPS. 2005-6. How many years back? 20 years back I wrote a book on how internet is to be used in classrooms to teach. But nobody used it. I was director, forcefully I taught many people because they have to get certificate. I made them to work, learn how to use classrooms like this. Nobody was interested. Just because COVID came, everybody started using it, right? So I knew 20 years back, a world will come, a requirement will come, people will have to learn computers and start teaching. So last 20 years, if you see, you can see things have changed. So it's not century, it's not 100 years. 100 years is a too long time for education. Maybe 10 years back or 5 years back, there is no BTech on artificial intelligence, robotics. Nobody did, right? So I keep saying, third decade of, we are in third decade, almost half is over. 2020 to 2030 is called a 1 decade, correct? So which decade we are? Third decade. Third decade of 21st century. So you will see on Google a new word which is coined by Dr. TPS, that is third decade of 21st century world. 3, 2, 1 world. Which world you are into? 3, repeat, 3, 2, 1 world. So don't tell I am a 21st century student. Tell that I am a 3, 2, 1 world student. That means what? You have to be very fast. Don't think that 100 years planning. 10 years. Now not 10 years, 5 years is gone. Because 2024 is going to be over, right? So how many years you have? 5 years. So you are going to get graduation in next 5 years. That means your graduation is in third decade of 21st century. You are all 3, 2, 1 students. Lot of opportunities. I was 2 times in America staying few months, 6 months, just because my students like you, whom I taught probably long back, 10 years, 15 years back. They used to spend a lot of time, communicate with me, be in interaction. And after BTech, what did I ask some time back? How many students will get job, right? I've got students who got job in 20 companies, not one. Every company they go for interview, they will select them. I've got students who got a job and the posting is in Mysore or Bangalore. The candidate who selected my student will say no. If it is in Hyderabad only, I will join. And the company will shift the project from Mysore or Bangalore to Hyderabad just for the job, to get this person in place. Only when they're all normal students from Hyderabad, normal colleges, not the best college, not IIT, not NIT. But not everybody is like that. I was in an engineering college as a professor with no department. It is not written which department I will teach, because I used to teach mechanical, civil, electronics, electrical. I teach civil because my job from space department is use space for mapping. So I know more civil engineering. Mechanical I know because I was a mechanical PhD. Computer science I know because I worked 20 years in computer science. Once you know electronics, I was selected for selecting a scanner for defense. It's all full electronics, right? So I worked in a company where electronics make scanners. That time it was the best scanner available. Vexel scanner, Austria. So if you see Austria, DrTPS, you can see 1900, 1990, and I was there in Austria. I record all these and then post it onto YouTube, so that I remember what I did. So I'm not speaking from what I learned in my classroom. I'm speaking from what I did in my life. Got it? Your topic is that. What is the topic? Engineers of tomorrow. But your degree is, you call it, you are an engineering student, engineering college, but what is the degree which you get? What is the degree you are getting? Earlier it was BE, Bachelor of Engineering. After some time BE is stopped. They started giving BTech. What is the difference between engineering and technology? First time when you do, it's called engineering. Okay, designing, the design will come. Understood? Before designing, I need to dream about what I am going to make it. I have a projector there. First I should dream about a projector, then design a projector, then engineer a projector. What is that called? First projector making is called engineering. When I make it too many number, it is called a technology. Got it? Which I do it as a production. Continuously making so many items are called everything. Every small item when you make it, first time when you make it, engineering. Too many number when you make it, technology. So that technology only can be delivered. So when I gave the topic, your job is think about what is extra required for tomorrow. That means you have to be very creative. Engineer can become engineer only when you are very creative. You have to have your ideas coming. You look at design thinking, DrTPS, you will see me giving lectures in maybe Warangal, different places in Kerala, different universities. Design thinking. What is the subject? When you want to write a program, you are designing it. When you want to make a banner like this, even a person who is doing drawing, flux printing, he is also designing. He has to know where to put the emblem, where to write what. Creativity. Then it looks beautiful. Which color is to be used? Got it? So designing is art. Engineering is almost like art. It will not come with a single individual. It comes with the together. And you have to keep on thinking about it. Either it is BE or BTech. What is the common name? Or BSc or BCom. What is the common letter? B. B means what? So what are you for next 4 years? You understood what it means? Next 4 years you have to be a bachelor. But generally I keep making fun of engineering colleges. Most of the engineering colleges have campus selection. And what is campus selection? A girl selects a boy, boy selects a girl. And most of the sports program, annual day, if there is a fight, definitely, I was part of the senior management in engineering college. We know it ends with one girl selecting 4 boys, but here it may be one boy selecting 4 girls because girls are more, right? And they start fighting to decide whom I have to get. I'll tell you, all these are your waste of time. That is why the name is given bachelor. Bachelor in Telugu, what does it mean? Your mother tongue is Telugu? Yes. What is bachelor in Telugu? You should know what degree you are getting, at least to know that. Brahmachari, correct? Yes. What is Brahma means? No, God. God means people will start. I also give a lot of talking, spiritual, temples, rituals, religion and all that. Yesterday evening also I was giving 3 hours lecture on this. Bhagavad Gita. I teach Bhagavad Gita. But bachelor is not, brahmachari is not. You mean bachelor is a god? The brahmachari means Brahma is God, right? What is the relation? All of you repeat what I am saying, right? Hridaya. You know what is Hridaya? Is it there with you or given to somebody else? Eh? While 10th class itself you will do like this and give it to somebody. Some auto rickshaw driver, conductor, cleaner. Correct? Because at home the parents will scold you and somebody says you are beautiful. Immediately, I love you. And sir, most of the places there are a lot of beggars in the city. You know what do they beg? I love you, please love me, please love me. And no beggar has become richer in this world. Understand this. Got it? You will waste a lot of time. You will waste a lot of time in your life. So Hridaya, here or somewhere else? That is why even a married people are called better half. What is better half? Better Hridaya is there. So where is the best Hridaya? Somewhere else. Hunting all the time. Right? No, nobody is perfect. Everybody will have some problem. So it's only half. I'm a psychotherapist. I'm an MS in psychotherapy. I do a lot of counseling programs. People come with the problems. Yeah, I'm going to commit suicide. I said, wonderful, go and commit suicide. Soon after lecture, not here. Mainly it happens in medical colleges. Because engineering is very simple. Everybody will pass. Why? You think you have to study 6 months or 1 year to pass your exams? Come to me 1 week. I will get you 100 out of 100. Engineering is very simple. Passing engineering is not difficult. See, I'll tell you, I was teaching environment science. You also have environment science. Okay? I was teaching environment science, not 60 students. I used to have classes like this only. Because everybody has got, every Every branch has environment science. So why should I teach repeatedly? I'll tell all of you come here, I will finish engineering, environment science in one day. Yeah. Those days I used to make a PowerPoint and then post it and then say this is the syllabus, ask me any questions and then make children to write all the notes, take a picture of the note and send it to me. Based on that I will give internal marks also. My internal marks are not by exams. What you write, that is why I said you should write. I am also going to do that to my best students. I'll select a few best students from here who will send me the picture of your notebooks. Keep on writing. How much you can write, that much knowledge you have. The best student is who can take notes. What is the quality? Take notes. If you are taking notes, that means in your hridayam, you are opened for learning. If you want to write, it has to go to your ear, and from the ear it has to go to your manas. Do you have a mana? Manas is there or not?
Yes.
Not the buddhi. If you start thinking too much, that means you are not a good student. Not thinking should come from manas. It comes from passion. It comes from love. So what you have filled inside? In your manas, who is there? Some neighbor? I'll ask you, where is your mother? At home or in your manas? Assume your mother is in front of you, or you will start thinking, oh, this is my mother. How much time you take to recognize them? Instantaneous, right?
Yes.
Take your mathematics book of first year, you have first year mathematics, right? I taught first year mathematics for engineering in 1986 at Bangalore University, Visvesvaraya College of Engineering. Now that is the Visvesvaraya University of Engineering. And you must know what book I taught. It will be there in your syllabus at the end as a reference book, 100%. All engineering colleges in India, when mathematics is written below that, they will write a book. And all my students who telephone to me to learn engineering, first thing what I said is, download Erwin Krasik Engineering Mathematics. The book is called Engineering Mathematics by Erwin Krasik. One standard book, never changed for last 50 years. More than 50 years probably. They will explain in such a fashion you can see mathematics. So when you learn like that, what will happen to you? Instantaneously when the problem comes, the solution comes to you. Only when you keep it inside your heart, manas, hridayam. Hridaya, guhara. If there is a cave inside your hridayam, all of us have a cave inside. That's where we keep secrets. Don't tell anybody, right? Keep it inside. I'm a poet, so I wrote a poetry. One day I got a heart attack, not physically me, no disease for me for last so many years. 40 years, no disease. No change in my weight also. If you have a weighing machine, weigh me 60 kilogram for last 40 years. No extra one, no less one. And every day I keep traveling, no disease. Fit, physically fit. Most of you have problems. What? Headache. Why? Maths class, headache. Correct or not? Why? Because you don't love it. But you go for a cinema theater, headache will go, right? Most of the children will say, I am not able to concentrate. One of the biggest problem is, I am not able to concentrate, no attention. And you know what the teacher do? Teacher keeps on calling, attention please. Look at me, look at me. What is look at me? You are looking only, but thinking something else. Is it not happening? Why? Why? Because you have no interest in the subject. Do you want to have interest from today onwards on all the subjects what you learn? Yes or no? Do you want interest in what are all learning in your classroom?
Yes.
Do you have syllabus with you?
Yes.
Do you think you can read and come back to class?
Yes.
Finished. Attention will come. read all the subjects before coming to the class. Are you getting? Most of the subjects when they teach in the classroom, what they are saying, you don't understand it perfectly. Is it true? If I ask you a lot of questions like what is resistance, what is capacitor, in electronics and all, it keeps coming. Even if I ask you what is gravity, yeah, I know what is gravity. But I will tell you, I have not seen teachers even answering it correct. I have interviewed a lot of people for appointment as teachers, scientists. I see that they have very less knowledge about each of the words. So I will tell you, even if you think you know, don't believe. Write down. Take the syllabus, take the chapter, write down all the technical terms. No sleep at all. Look at dictionary. That's why I said dictionary is the best book. Look at dictionary, understand the meaning perfectly. And if you know this, for the next 4 years, you can pass through any gate. Because after BTech, you have to write a gate, right? So don't think about the gate after BTech and go to one of the company there who is giving training. It will not help you. My students who come to me and stay in my place for morning till evening, that program was called Shiksha, S-H-I-K-S-H-A, Shiksha. Shiksha is my name only. My name is Shashikumar, right? But my spelling is S-A-S-I. Oh, S-A-S-I. But when I write Shiksha, what I did was S-H-A, S-H-I. You shift this S-H-A here, it will become Shiksha. And K becomes Kumar. So Shashikumar is short form of Shiksha, right? Or Shiksha is converted from Shashikumar. So it's not me. My students wanted some name. I said, put the name Shiksha. And I used to go to different places in Hyderabad. A lot of people will come. And my classes used to be in metro train. I used to have good children, BTech children, 10 of them coming. I said, today class is in the Secunderabad railway station. You can come to Secunderabad railway station. And what do? Whoever comes, I will give them tickets. Which different train at different places. All of you should go. Whichever train ticket I am giving, get into the metro train, go in that place. Go in the other place. And at 11 o'clock, I will say, all of you have to meet here. You are somewhere else. Don't worry. It's your job. How fast you can reach this place. That's your presence of mind, ability to go and come. You can see, I am not telling all this blah, blah, blah. You can see Shiksha, and the program is called Holiday Program. Shiksha Holiday Program, DrTPS. Whoever was with me, all of them, most of them are in America, and all of them got best jobs. Why? Because you must know how to connect to people, how to communicate to people, how to ask questions. That is how you learn. Learning is not sitting in the classroom and syllabus. Are you getting? Interaction, ask questions. And who used to come? Not only students. Infosys HR head used to come because they are my old students. Who has to select students are also with them. So what will happen? Automatically they will know, oh, this candidate is good, I will take them for the job. Are you getting? So most of the time, your interaction with the higher people, getting good projects, doing a good internship, all that matters. If you are only learning syllabus, probably you are not learning anything. But inside the syllabus, how you should learn? Term by term, word by word. Read every small words and get the full knowledge about the subject. Not just hearing it, I know, no, you don't know. Look at it, very clearly look at it. So English, vocabulary. Vocabulary is technical terms. Most of the time when you write exam, right word will not come. If you can get the right word, you get full marks. An evaluator, what do they look for? How much they have written is not what I am saying. I will look for how much to write. You want to get good marks? Look at DrTPS, 30 points to students, 20 points to parents and teachers. No, that is for younger children. For BTech, 20 points to students and 10 points to teachers. blog. There is a beautiful blog. Millions of people have seen that. How to study for writing exams. How to study in the classroom. So prepare well and come and sit in the classroom so you are ready. Assume that if I tell you from this college to reach your house which way to go, how do you sit? Yeah, tell me, I will check whether you are correct or not, right? Will you not sit like this? I told you I am from a Malayalam medium. Mother tongue is Malayalam. Sitting in an English classroom, I was not able to know anything. So what I did, I translated the whole thing into Malayalam and sat in the class. So when the teacher teaches, I will say, you tell me, I will know where you have gone wrong. I will tell you where you are wrong. That's the confidence I had. Yesterday my teacher, mathematics teacher, has sent a message. In some of the lectures I was telling like this. I was telling all the mathematics problems I have written and then sat in the classroom. Solved all the problem and sitting in the classroom. So my maths teacher who taught me 40 years back has sent a message to me yesterday. Oh, you used to do that. That is why you were a brilliant student. So I was a worst student up to your age. But when I passed my graduation, I was 5th rank in the university. 2nd rank for my masters. 1st rank for MPhil. Finished my PhD in 3 years. And immediately I got a job. So what is that you are and what is that you are going to be? No relationship at all. I have seen the best students who got an A+ in all subjects thoroughly failed in BTech in first year itself. Quite possible. Because the way in which you study in +2 up to 10th class is not good enough. Even if you get 100% in maths in 12th class, people are there who failed in BTech first year maths, physics, chemistry. I taught all these subjects. BTech first year maths, physics, chemistry, designing, drawing, all these subjects I taught. You should know how to learn. How to learn? Hridaya, Guhara, Madhye, Kevalam, Brahma Matram. That is where Brahma is taken and Charanam means movement, Brahmachari means moving 4 years in my subject, then you are eligible for a BTech. That is why bachelor degree is given to you. From this definition for Indian origin, the B letter came from Indian origin, bachelor. Nowhere in the Western world. No Western world can explain B like this. So we are very strong in language. We are very strong in mathematics, physics, chemistry. Learn. Especially, I'll tell you, Telangana, Andhra, this belt, much better than any other part of India. That is why from this part of the world, many people go to America. Large number of people go to America from this place, right? Why? I'm sure my son is in America as a nuclear scientist now with the government of America. Just because I was there in Hyderabad. If I would have been in Kerala, my son would have been studying in Kerala, may not be able to get it. Because that's a good environment here. How many of you studied in Chaitanya Narayana? Only 1 or 2? Only Hyderabad has this trouble? You are half doubted, you don't want to tell you have studied there? No? Only 1 or 2 I am seeing. Did you study or not Chaitanya Narayana group? No, normal schools. Wonderful. In normal colleges. Eh? If I go to Hyderabad and ask, they will say we are all from Chaitanya Narayana. So somewhere I said, Chaitanya and Narayana clubbed together is called China. So Hyderabad has got a China disease. Right? All of them are China disease people. But they are doing good because they are giving admission for most of the children in BTech. IITs. Not enough. Entry is enough, exit is difficult. Getting admission to BTech, wonderful. Everybody will get. If there is anybody in your village who don't get a BTech admission, tell them. Lot of vacancies are there throughout. In this college also, I am sure there will be a lot of vacancies. But not computer science. Correct? Other than computer science, augmented reality, artificial intelligence, how many students are there in electrical, electronics, mechanical, civil? Raise your hands. Nobody. Wonderful. These electrical, electronics, mechanical, civil is called core engineering. Do you know this?
Yes.
Only Indian Engineering Service, IES, the highest position In India is always IAS, IPS. For engineers, IES. For statistics, Indian Statistical Service. Economics, Indian Economic Service. Revenue, Indian Revenue Service. No computer science students can write. Do you know this? Because computer science is not recognized as, because it's called computer science, not engineering. But you can write IAS. So your degree is common, any subject which you can learn. How many of you wanted to become the toughest exam in the world? Not in India alone. The toughest exam in the world is civil service, IAS. How many of you want to become IAS? Only one. Wonderful. Two. Yeah. I worked in the highest office of IAS. That's called the Cabinet Secretariat. Who is the chief of IAS in India? Cabinet Secretary. Who is the chief of IAS in the state? Anybody? You aspire to become IAS, you should know who is the chief of IAS. Chief Secretary. Who is that? Chief Secretary. So my office was Cabinet Secretary. I was reporting to Cabinet Secretary, the chief of IAS. Right? 20 lakhs people apply for admission, writing exam. Only 5 lakh will go and write. 15 lakh will not go because they are scared, worried. You understood? They don't have courage to write exam because that is that tough. You want to know the syllabus? Preliminary, 10th class. 10th class maths, 10th class physics, 10th class English. But how much you know today, your syllabus of 10th and 12th, after 4 years of BTech, you will forget everything. Correct or not?
Yes.
All of you passed 12th class?
Yes.
If I give same question paper to you, will you pass? Doubtful, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And if the evaluation is very tough, I'm sure you will all fail. Because in India is a large country, correct? Lot of youth like you, 30% is youth. Assume all of you fail in 10th class. All of you fail in 12th class. And no students are sent to engineering college. Now 500 children here, another 500,000 in different colleges. Assume you are not in the college. If you are in the street, what will happen to India? India will become a fighting nation. You understood? So why are you put here? Not to create problem in the society. Understood? Indian education is not to give you job. Indian education is arresting you for next 4 years, not to create trouble in the society. That is why government is giving money. Don't think government is giving scholarship because you are a scholarly person. Scholarship means scholarly people should get. High scholar, lot of knowledge should be there, they should only get support. But today everybody, most of you are getting, that is because government don't want to sit at home. Go. Why? Because you keep telling, my mother is 10th class failed. Correct? Your children will say, my mother is a BTech. That's it, that's the only thing. Otherwise, your BTech will have no value. It's all waste. Why? Why? Because just BTech is not good enough. I have seen that energy in you. All of you clap once. Stop. Tell me sincerely, after this 45 minutes of my lecture, when I asked you to clap, was it useless?
No.
Little useful?
Yes.
Did you clap 100% sincere?
Yes.
I don't think Kareemnagar people are so bad. You just clapped because I asked you to clap. Correct? Correct or not? I heard 3-4 times. I'll give you a chance. I will give 4 marks out of 100 for your clapping. You want to improve it? Clap. Stop. See this girl and now keeping the hand on the lap doing it. Use one finger, clap well. One finger. No other sound, only clapping. 2. Nice right. 3, 4, 5. Stop. Not enough. When I put my hand like this, one fold, I want only one sound clapping, no 2 claps. Listen, I am checking your presence of mind. That's how we train police people. Police, army, air force and all presence of mind. Chish! Immediately they should do the job. Let me check how good presence of mind you have. See carefully. One sound, full sound I should get. Quick action. With all this clapping also, even when I asked to clap, earlier when you clapped you had little more energy, but when I said clap once, energy has gone. Correct or not? Because your focus had gone from the number to one action. No, energy should be same. Now all of you should clap non-stop. Let me check how much sound you can make it. Stop. Very bad. 11 marks out of 100. You want to improve?
Yes.
You want to improve?
Yes.
Yeah. You want to improve? You said yes. That means you know you can make it better. You are not done. I am not seeing. I can see from the face. I can see from the face who have done it. I will catch and tell you, yeah, this is the person. I will count and tell this many number of people have clapped well. Because I am doing it every day. I am there in different colleges, right? Try once again.
Yes.
Last chance. Otherwise, stop. Clap. Stop. Only 3 people. The whole bunch, only 3 people clapped. You know how I know? Yeah. See your neighbor's hand if it is red. Okay, now what do I do is, you can clap, I will come in between. If your hand is not red, I will make your cheeks red. This is your last chance. Ready? Last chance, I am going to come. I am recording it, you cannot file complaints. Because you agree. Correct? Last chance. Clap. Stop. Stop. Now you have done it well. Correct or not? That is how your life is. Somebody has to be behind you, tell that you will get punishment, otherwise you will not get marks, you don't do it, I don't give food. Like this. Is it that way you have to do things? Somebody coming behind you, scolding you, finding fault? No. You tell me in your house who wakes up first? Mother, father, right? Are they doing BTech or you are doing BTech? And you don't get up unless they call you. What a shame. I will ask you one day. Do you think your parents, mother or father or neighbor or somebody, brother or senior people in your village, somebody will tell you, oh, what a good student is this. What a good daughter I have. I'll tell you, yesterday my brother called me and said, I've got 3 brothers and one of them is not there, 2 more brothers. They call me and say that, yeah, I heard your lecture, it was so good. You know who is that? Who taught me in my school days as my teacher? They're all proud of DrTPS now. Do you want to talk about somebody else or do you want everybody to talk about you? Who will make the difference? What's your age now? You write your age, cut this and write 10 added to that. What is your age now? So when you are 28, will you be like this or will you be like this? You will become more mature, you will become more serious, your action will become better, you will behave like that, correct? Now morning itself your mother, what time you wake up? I'll change the question. What time you get up? You understood the difference, right? You wake up and pretend that you are sleeping. Correct or not? You are not getting up as soon as you are waking up. You will act like you are sleeping and you can hear the sound of your mother working, auto rickshaw driving, milkman going, paper boy is putting paper, all the people are working and BTech student is not sleeping. You know what Vivekananda Swami said? That is the biggest problem in the youth in India. Tushni Bhavam. What is it called? Tushni Bhavam. Never become like this. And what your mother will do? She will tell you, hey, get up at 7 o'clock. But actually the time is only 6. So who is lying? Why your mother is lying? Who made your mother as a liar? You. You want your mother to be called as liar?
No.
Who can change? So you want to get up tomorrow, DrTPS will call you. No. Who will call you? Brahma will call you. Brahma Muhurtam. Exactly 2.5 hours before sunrise, everybody gets up, wakes up, but don't get up. But you don't know that you are waking up because you are pretending you are sleeping. That is the best time to study and that is why Brahma Muhurtam. Because Brahma's wife will come to you, Saraswati will come and ask, learn, teach. Indian education, Indian God is not a physical God. It is not a bakra. Understood? It's a concept of making you good. So morning Brahma will call you, what time? But you don't get up. You want to get up when you wake up? I'll give you a trick. You want? Yes? Yes. Today night, drink 3 liters of water before going to bed. Before Brahma calls you, you will be running. Correct or not? Yes. You look at your mirror. Are you very beautiful? No, my face is not good. My hair is not good. My nose is. You are not happy with what you are, right? You want to become beautiful? Drink water. The more you drink, you get more clean. The more you clean, you become more fresh. Being fresh is being beautiful. Are you getting? Morning, if you want to become fresh, drink a lot of water. And that will make you to get up early morning. Then don't come back and sleep again. No Saturday, Sunday, no business. Every day. Do this. So you are ready with all the preparations of what the teacher is going to teach. Learn everything you want. But I will tell you, there will be a lot of buffaloes around you, wasting time, coming here, doing nothing, 4 years, enjoy, and then after that, you will think, yeah, I wasted my time. By the time your life is over. And then you can do some casual laborer's job after BTech. So many are there. I can name people looking at their faces who will become what. Because I have seen such people in my life. Plenty of them. But if you want to be, from now, from this moment, decide, I am going to be different in my life. I am going to change. So what you should have, not your syllabus alone. 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th, whatever subject you studied, brush it up again. Don't sell the books, buy it back. All entrance exam, all qualifying exam, all MNC company taking people, the questions are not asked from your BTech syllabus. It's asked on logical reasoning, analytical ability, mathematical ability, communication skill, and so many such questions. And during exam, you have 5 minutes to answer a question. In MNC company, you get 1 minute to answer a question. Are you getting? So getting pass in BTech is very simple. Every buffalo will pass. But you are not qualified to get a job. That is why government selection is based on GATE exam. For which what is required? All these abilities are required. If you want to go abroad, GRE, graduate record exam. Civil service prelims examination. Look at the DrTPS prelims exam. You will see a textbook written for people to follow. I have a lot of students who have gone through that. Civil service prelims handbook available for you. You can download it. None of my books are paid. You can download it and use it. What is to be studied? Mathematics, physics, chemistry, English, logical reasoning, analytical skill, mathematical ability, communication skill. Networking, more important. What is networking? You get some people, connect to them, talk to them, send a message, talk to them. I remember when I gave it to one of the engineering colleges long back in 2009, immediately one student said, I want to be your student, I am going to learn from you. And she's in America now. MIT is the best university in America. Which is the best university? MIT. 2 years master's program, fees is 3 crores. And my student got full free. That is because the entrance exam, one paragraph you have to write. Why are you studying? What subject you are studying? What is the purpose? It's called statement of purpose, SOP. All of you should know how to write SOP. Then you will get admission. And based on one page what you wrote, they will give you fellowship. I've got 6-7 universities where I connect to people. Bridge 360, you look at, I'm in the advisory board for American admissions in Texas. You have to have that ability. Yes, I decide I am going to change in my life. Life is not very simple, but it is very simple. Cycling is not very simple, but once you know, it's simple for you, right? So it's a trick. So you decide, I am going to make a difference in my life. I am going to study well. Not just the syllabus. That simple. To get a job. If you think about getting a job in the last 3 months, finished. Lot of MOOC, massive online open courses. Look at computer open university course. You will see lakhs of courses from the best universities abroad. Free given to you on your internet. Just admit, they will not ask you how much mark you got in 10th, what is your qualification, nothing they will ask. Free admission for you. Keep on doing. When you do 4 years, 100 exams you can pass. Every week one program. Whatever syllabus you are studying in your class, same thing you can listen to somebody, a professor in abroad in the best university free of cost. And learn all that and create lot of certificates with you. And when you go for job, one student is with no other certificate other than one BTech from JNTU, another student is 100 certificates from abroad university. Whom they will select? That's it. Because you have studied all that what the world is requiring. By the time 4 years, 4th year, you must have done so many programs which are all very good in the different university. You will pass it just like that. And skill test also. You have got skill set. Udemy, Coursera, so many different platforms are there. Keep on doing. That's why I said my students who spoke to me 2 months back, 3 months back, after 12th, immediately I asked them register for programs. They're all into BTech, but they already completed so many syllabus which is already being taught in the classroom. You are not late because you just started a new path. Right? There will be a lot of your whole class will become good, not from the teachers, not from the college, not from every batch is not same. When I joined my college, before that and after that, the batch was different. My batch was the best batch. Everybody got job. Just BSc mathematics. Got it? That is because we all decided, and lot of Kerala is a place where every day there will be some strike. Ingulab, Sindabad, no classes will run. He said, we have no problem. We are going to study. Every day we used to study and finish the syllabus. Before the teacher comes, we finish the class. Ourselves, we will study. So create a beautiful group. Don't think everybody is good. There will be a lot of bad students. There will be a lot of good students. There will be students just coming for time pass. There will be somebody coming for certificates. Very rarely 10% of you will be very good who want to learn. So what you should do? Every day create 10 questions which you can ask your friend. Everybody keeps asking a lot of questions each other. Finished. You learn. You challenge. If you answer this, very difficult sometimes, right? Prepare. And the other student also will prepare. And sometimes you can't. When my batch started doing it, most of the questions I couldn't answer. So what I did, don't worry, tomorrow I will answer. Go to library, take all the books. I will also find out which book that person has taken. I will ask the librarian. So they said, this is the book where I am referring. So everybody was referring the library for asking beautiful questions. I am sure none of you must have gone to library to see a book, right? After 4th year also you will not do it. You don't even require books. Internet. I told you, Aravind Krasik, 2000 rupees, 1900 rupees it costs. Freely downloadable PDF is there. You can download the books. You can download a lot of movies, correct? But you don't download this. In a movie, 2.5 hours movie, you are able to concentrate fully. Do you think the director will come in between and say, please listen to my movie? Eh? Every minute there is 100 frames, more than 100. So every hour there will be 60,000 frames. Multiply that 2.5 hours. That many pictures you are seeing in front of you in a movie, and your brain is so brilliant. When you are passing in a fast bus, one poster, one picture is enough, you will tell the dialogue. Correct or not? So you think your brain is bad? No. But open your textbook and say, which is this? Is it my book? Because you never opened your book. No. You should change. Your life is this subject what you learn. So all of you close your eyes. I spoke more than almost an hour or so. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Think what I spoke so far. See, the problem with the boy who is speaking is I am seeing him, but mistake I catch his collar and then squeeze him here on the stage. It will become shame for you. And understand, if you are 18 years, your parents are guardians for you. Unless the parents comes, if I don't release you, nothing can be done. And no local police also can catch me. I am much higher than all of them. So don't make me harsh sometime. I do that in some colleges. Close and think all the points what you learned. Open your eyes. Cross your fingers. Stretch it up and take a deep breath. Do it. Do it. And tell your friend what did you learn today. Who is left, right, back, front, everywhere. Share what did you learn. What did you got? Too humid. Too humid. No AC. वो डोर खोल के रखे तो अच्छा है.
Would you like to have a cup of tea, sir?
No, no.
You go ahead.
Done? Did you get one extra point from your friend which you did not had? Did you give one extra point to somebody? I don't want just blah blah blah. Some points. I am going to come and ask you. Tell me one point. What did you do? That's what you should have. Give some extra points. What did you learn? What is that one point which you liked, which is entirely different? Or think and ask what question I can ask this person. That also can be discussed. You may not have a question, but ask somebody else. What could we ask? What is that we should aim? Because you should be an engineer of tomorrow. You must be able to dream. You must be able to design. You must be able to deliver. What should I do to do that? That is what the objective is. My objective is very clear. And the scope of the class is also sure. Because we have only 2 hours. In 2 hours, what I can do is what I should think, right? So I am planning accordingly. And I don't give blah 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 lecture for 2 hours and then go with show a lot of PowerPoints. Many places when I go, they will ask PowerPoint. I said, no PowerPoint. I'll give powerful points. Right? Did I give some powerful points?
Yes.
How much mark your mother will give you out of 100? Out of 10? How much mark your father will give you out of 10? Okay, now we'll ask one question. How much mark you will give to your mother as a mother? How much mark you will give to your father as a father? Understood what I'm saying? So that means there is a lot of things to improve in you. From today after the class, assume that there is a change in you. Behave like you are 28 years, 30 years old. I was like that. That's what I have decided. I lost my father when I was 4 years old. My mother was only 3rd class dropout, not studied well. Okay? I've got an old house, 200-year-old house in my hometown in Kerala. Google map, type DrTPS. Without a gap, DrTPS. You will see 3 houses. One in Kannur, that's in North Kerala. One in Central Kerala, that's my wife's house. That's also with me now. And one in Hyderabad. And I have Hyderabad, a beautiful library with full books on cat, mat, GMAT, rat, anything you want to be there. Okay. When I go to America, the people will come who want admission. They have to write a SAT exam, SAT. They will come to me for classes. So you look at SAT DrTPS, you will see classes. So I taught most of my subjects. That's because they know me before reaching, yeah, this man is good. So the parents will come and say, my child is there. You can see conducting camps for 150 children in America. Shiksha camps, USA, you write. You will see my camps there. And in my old house, people will come and stay with me. A lot of BTech students from Hyderabad came to me. They will stay 10 days with me. Done, ready. I am ready for any exams. That's a spirit in building. And all of them got good jobs. And they come for, if they want IAS, they will come and stay with me. I'll teach them how to gain knowledge. So UPSC is the exam. UPSC, DrTPS. You will see so many lectures. I'll tell them how to read newspaper. Nobody teaches in the world how to read newspaper. You can see only one person teaches how to read newspaper. You don't even read newspaper, right? Very bad. You should read newspapers. No career guidance is required if you read newspaper. Because the advertisements will tell you where demand is there for your course. Correct? What is in the company, where that company is. You must have that knowledge. You have studied everything, but tomorrow, when I take a recruitment for you, even in a computer programming company with AI and all that, I will ask you, where is Nike shoe made? Because I am recruiting you for a job which is to be done a programming for a shoe company. I should have interest, whether you have interest in shoes or not, I should know, right? Are you getting? That is professional. Your degree is not a normal degree. You are going to be a professional. You should have that professionalism in you. The way you behave, the way you talk, the way you dress up, everything should have change. Not the uniform. Are you getting? You should have your banner, brand. So your village people should say, yeah, there is one engineer. She's an engineering student. By look itself, they must be able to say. When I go back to my village, and before I reach my village, will know that I am coming. I am from a small village. People will come and queue up to see. You know why? Because I created a professional feeling in them. They come for my student, my child is doing this, how do they get a job? So, you should have that quality in you. I'm sure you will become a magnet, everybody will get attracted. Otherwise, you will start begging. Don't. You must have that courage, the courage to speak, the courage to connect. And you're all good because you are from a beautiful place. I've come here and I study here. And a lot of people who, even the school people, you look at, they have made small reels and then posted, the parents. Kareemnagar is a beautiful place. And you are lucky that you are here, very close to Hyderabad, which is one of the best place for software engineers in India, correct? Not very far. But what is required is use all these options. Saturday, Sundays, 4 years, every year there will be 54 weekends. Multiplied by 4, 200 holidays. And another holiday, 200 working days only, 100 days are holidays. 400 plus 200, 600 holidays in your life. Now you will not understand. After some time you will understand, yeah, I wasted all my holidays. Because you think it's a holiday, I don't have to study. And India is a place, lot of celebrations. Correct? Ganesha will come, he will go, and next Devi will come, Devi will go, and they will all play around you, and you will not be benefited at all. Don't worry. All these are not going to change your life. What is required is, you have to study. You have to plan your life for tomorrow. Think creatively. Lot of questions should come. It is not the teachers are good. Students should be good. Lot of questions. As young children, we had a lot of questions. Everybody used to ask questions. But our education system is very bad. So I am changing all the, I have written 4 books on nursery, LKG, UKG teachers only for them. A to Z of, and my subject is Grandma Childcare Shiksha Gurukulam. Look at Grandma Childcare Shiksha Gurukulam. You will see my, go to different places in India, teach how to teach young children. They all made you to say keep quiet, keep quiet. What the nursery teacher will tell? Keep quiet, keep quiet. Correct? Yes? And what are they doing? They are shouting. No, it should change. That's what I keep saying. Let lot of questions should come. So discuss each other and find out what questions I can ask. If you have paper, write it down. Some questions you write down. I'll give you a chance. You will not see me in your life again. Don't worry. It will be the last meeting. If you want, you can ask me questions. You think I am useless? Don't ask me. And all of you have paper, write. I am useless. Correct? What is the past tense of use? Used. So change that to I am useless. Who did not use you? You did not use you. You want to use you? This is the right time. Okay. Many of my books are written as LIFE, life. Many of my books are on life. Life made simple, rhythm of life, life of love, LIFE, life. Poetry is also. What is life? Live in full enjoyment. What is life? I mean, are you not seeing me happy? Cute, nice, handsome? I have not gone to a barber for last 40 years, except when I wanted to act in a movie, they want to change the mustache shape and all that, I go for dressing, otherwise I do my own trimming. No makeup, don't worry. Without makeup. I have makeup kit, but I don't use it. Very rarely I use it. The bag is only makeup kit and recording, nothing else. Alright. LIFE, life is not live in full enjoyment. Learn in full enjoyment. What is it? What is life? Learning is an investment for future earning. I'll have to write it only in Google. If you type, you will get my name only because nobody else told like this about life.